All right. We're starting with Hashem to learn Likutie Moharan.
One second.
Torah Aleph.
Can you just give me 30 seconds?
Yes, okay.
Hey, we did Kaf Rav? No, we did Kaf Rav.
I fell off my chair when he said we were going to learn the Quran. See that?
Strap yourself. Sorry.
Okay? Be'ezras kel elyon asher shamayim va'oretz kono. He says, with the help of an exalted God, possessor of heaven and earth, v'nosa lanu es toiroso v'midon matana, and has given us his Torah from the Midbar as a present. Nat kilat bris chidushim nifloi v'nerot. We will begin to print revelations, so wonderful and awesome, al ma'amar Rabba Barchano, on the stories of Rabba Barchano. In this manner we may ascend to Zion with a song, the city where King David encamped, El Kiryas Melech David Chana. It says, "Be'ezos kelesh Shomai va'aretz Kana." Kana, possessor. Actually, it's the best kind of translation that they could. But the meaning of the kinyan that we're talking over here, we're not talking about kana with money. He didn't go to the store and bought the world. But the meaning of kana is it's a very on the very top. Okay. That we're talking about a process of say hello to the.
I don't want to be on TV.
The meaning of kana means a bringing from nothing to one on all the levels of Atzilus, Brio, Yitzira, Asiya. Koneh Shamayim va'aretz, that Hashem is Koneh Shamayim va'aretz, the possessor of Shamayim va'aretz, means that he has, because Etzil, he emanated, he created, he formed, and he shaped this world. Kana means all of them put together. Bara means Bria, is in the level of Bria. Kana means everything. Koneh Shamayim va'aretz, that has brought the world from nothing to isness, so to speak. V'nosana terosana Tano will stop print incredible chidushim in the Roim al Ma'amore Rabba Barchano. These Ma'amore Rabba Barchano, and these are the stories. These are where Rabba Barchano, the chief Talmud of Rabbi Yochanan, Mara de Osra of Eretz Yisrael. Rabbi Yochanan is called Bar Napcha. Nobody knows if it's because his father was a blacksmith, or this is the town we came from. Rabbi Yochanan was the greatest Amoira of his time, and Rabbi Barchano was his prize pupil, and he was a very, very different Amoira than everybody else. And the Amoraim, speak of him with very, very strange, using very strange descriptors. One place is called Chamo, it's called a donkey. I mean, it's like totally, and most of the Shabbos, by the way, are in accordance, from Rabbi Yochanan, brought down by Rabbi Barchana. And Rabbi Barchana has told tremendous Soidus mysteries, and what he did was he cloaked them in fables of incredible exaggerations. I mean, you read it and it looks like Looney Tunes slapstick. It's like, but in it are tremendous Soidus Torah. And when Rabbeinu was in Eretz Yisrael, Rabbi Barchana came to him and said to him, "Why don't you?"
In a dream.
He says that he came to him in a dream and he told him, "Why don't you start telling Torahs about my Ma'amorim, my Guzmoas, my exaggerations?" So the Rebbe started saying these Torahs, and he said that he's saying these Torahs b'shem Omra. In other words, It's not his original Torahs. Rabbi Bar Chana revealed to him these Torahs. Mind you, in the very, very beginning, the first print of Likutie Moharan doesn't start with Torah Aleph. It starts with Torah Base. It's only later on that Reb Nosson printed Torah Aleph in the very beginning of Likutie Moharan, because Torah Aleph is really encapsulates the entire chokhmah of what it means to be a Yid. The entire chokhmah of what it means to be a chassid. The entire chokhmah of what it means to be a tzaddik. The entire principle of what it takes. That's the reason why we start. Ashret mi b'derech. Halechem b'derech Hashem. You know, happy are those whose way is perfect, who walk with the Torah of Hashem. And he says like this: Da ki al dei Torah niskablim kol hatfilas v'kol habakoshes she'אנחנו מבקשים ומתפללים. You should know that through the Torah and the tefillah, through the Torah, when a person is learning Torah, all his tefillahs and all his tefillahs and all his bequests are that we ask and we daven for is being accepted. V'achen v'achshiro shel Yisrael, and the true chen and the importance of Yisrael is nis'ala, is elevated in a sense b'fnei kol ma shetzrichim hen beruchni hen begashmi. This is one of the main reasons why it is so important. It is so important that the children of Am Yisrael, when they learn in school, they learn Torah. Don't do them any favors. Don't mix up any kinds of chokhmas chitzonius to try to better them, because they need to this and they don't. What they need to, you have ben shalosh, the mikra, and then the mission, and then the gemara, according to the age. The point is that it's very easy once they get B'ezrat Hashem to age 18. Anybody who needs to go to work, whatever it is, everything that they learn in school, everything that they need to, like this, they can get it. They go, they take a course, whatever it is, they get it. It's okay. There's no, you don't get anything in the next world for inventing the new Angry Birds. You don't get anything. Yeah, but what would you do without a doctor? Well, how many doctors are there? What are you doing? Are you a doctor? No, I worked in a factory. So you work in a factory. You need 12 years of history, and math and shtuyot to work in a factory. How many doctors are there? So let the doctors go. You think a doctor comes to the Olam Haba and says, wow, if he saved somebody, yes, and if he killed somebody, he's in big trouble, right? Tosha Barofim Legeinu. Point is that the chen v'achshivas ha'amiti shel Yisrael, it says miklal that you say the chen v'achshivas shel Yisrael, it's because the Rebbe says, lo, v'achshav b'arosenu harabim, now, in the results of our many sins, chen v'achshivas ha'amiti shel Yisrael, nofal, now the true chen of Yisrael has fallen, ki achshav ikar achshivas v'achenu etzlam, now the main cheshivas and the chen is by them. But the Torah is all chen v'achshivas shel Yisrael. So in other words, the very fact that he's saying chen v'achshivas ha'amiti, the true chen v'chshivas, that tells you that there is a chen v'chshivas of Israel, that it's not the real one. The fact that we are, a third of a percent of the world population, and we have 33% of the Nobel Prize winners, is a chen v'chshivas of Israel, but it's not the true chen v'chshivas of Israel. It is not. A chen v'chshivas ha'amiti of Israel is only through Torah. That's it. When they fall from Torah, suddenly they get Nobel Prizes. But that's not what it's at. And when a person gets a chen v'chshivas ha'amiti, that means, ifnei kol ma shetzrichim means you get a chen v'chshivas in olam hazeh, in every Torah that you need. You get a chen v'chshivas ba'olam habo. In other words, before Shemayim. When you daven to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, through the learning the Torah, you get chen, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu listens to you. They listen to you mishamayim. And the same way, again, it means that other people like you, and that you yourself like yourself. Because one of the things actually the major thing that keeps people from success, the Gashmis Beruch, is the fact they don't like themselves. So when you learn the Torah, you elevate the true chen v'chshivas of yourself, And when you like yourself and you're comfortable with yourself, you're able to achieve. והתורה נקראת, ועל ידי התורה נישאה לכם והחשיבו של ישראל. It is through the Torah that the Chemach of Israel is being elevated. כי התורה נקראת איירס אהבים ויאלס חן. The Torah is called איירס אהבים. You know, let's see, it was a graceful gazelle. He says the Torah is called, it says ayeles chen. He says a graceful gazelle was a yalas chen. Chazal interpret this as shema'ala chen al lomdea. Yael is not just the name of an animal. It's also a verb. When you use it as a verb, what it does is, well, actually an adjective, it's something that does the process of bringing chen upon those who learn it. And through this, all the davening, all the prayers are being accepted. You see?
It sounds like the way you're saying, it says by the way of Torah. It doesn't say by the way of learning Torah, it just says by the way of Torah. And surely that means everything. By living a Torah way of life. By doing chesed.
Later on, the Rebbe says that the way that you acquire the Torah is through limud Torah b'koyach. Learning the Torah with force. We'll talk about that, but you're right. What you point out is right. You walk in the Torah.
Somebody's a doctor and they're saving people's lives and they do it with Torah.
That's right. That's right.
That's surely what this is saying.
Up to here, yes.